Most impressive, though, has to be President Trump's bravery in returning to Butler, Pennsylvania. He returned to the rally venue where the first assassination attempt on his life was made. President Trump began his speech in Butler with, quote, "As I was saying," and he then proceeded to finish the speech on immigration reform. The speech that would be the assassination cut short. Even after 2 assassination attempts and being shot, he still conducts outdoor rallies. But Kamala Harris will not even deign to take an unscripted question from the fawning media who are working hard to get her elected. President Trump reaches out to us even at his own peril, while Kamala Harris wants to keep us in the dark closet of ignorance. Kamala Harris, why won't you let us out of the closet? Something tells me we're not going to like what we see when she finally lets us out to see the truth. The more you know about Kamala, the more you're not going to like her. The more interviews she does, the more her approval ratings go down. That's why recently in an NBC poll, we see that President Trump and Kamala Harris are tied. A lot of the previous polls showed Kamala a bit ahead. So if the polls are now showing that Trump and Kamala are neck and neck, that's a good thing in my opinion, because Trump frequently outperforms the polling data. Frequently, many Trump supporters are not polled. A lot of them don't pick up the phone. They don't respond to pollsters because some of them don't want to say they're Trump supporters and so on. Whereas many liberals, they love being polled. They love saying their thoughts on everything. So I think this is great news, the new polls. But Kamala Harris is by no means the only source of Democrat dysfunction, but she is characteristic of the party's overall abusive attitude. Hillary Clinton, she gives off the same kind of attitude, know-it-all, acts like she's in charge of everything. Half of their party is being terrorized by the left's hysterical lies, while the other half has been browbeaten into submission. The voices of rational Democrats are brutally eradicated through non-primaries of staged competitors, superdelegates, and nullified votes. Remember, Kamala Harris basically was part of a coup to get rid of Joe Biden even being the nominee. Kamala Harris didn't even make it very far in the primaries. So just keep that in mind. Speak out against rampant illegal immigration, and you might find yourself the subject of an FBI investigation. A party that thinks it can get away with abusing its own voters is also a party that thinks it can get away with savaging the country as a whole and anyone who they deem as an opponent. Think about how long they kept up the pretense that Joe Biden was fine.